Welcome to a Ravnica Allegiance seal deck here on Magic Online. It is a gilded seal league, so you choose an guild here. I'm gonna go with Azorius. I like the common. That's a 3 white blue 2/5 vigilance unblockable. I think that card is a house. And you also get the common removal spell. So let's see what we get here. We still may not play Azorius if we get a lot of sweet stuff in other colors, but we're more likely to play Azorius than anything else. Alright, it's a little bit of lag here when all is joining the event at the same time. See a legend. Not a great one, but it is in our colors. So let's start by sorting for rarity. Okay, so we got this card, which is a 2-mana Rabid Bite. Or it can deal with Planeswalkers, but that usually doesn't happen. Or it's a 4-mana 4/4, so it seems pretty good. I mean, if I'm Gruul, it's great. If I'm either red or green, it seems playable. I mean, it is an instant too. We got Precognitive Perception, nice card advantage spell, 5-mana draw free. And if you play it in your main phase, which you actually probably should do a lot of the time, because holding up this is only relevant if you have another instant. So then it's scry free and draw free, so that's rock solid. Got this powerful card in Gruul. So you can cast on creature spells, but a Gruul deck is probably mostly removal. So and it also doubles all your mana. So let's see, it's powerful. I don't know how good it is. So here's the legend. 2/2, and it's pretty powerful. The second ability doesn't do anything usually. I don't think there's any 0-mana cards. Pretty good in Vintage though. But it means that your opponent can't cast on creature spell with converted consoles greater than the number of lands I play control. So this could be interesting to play on turn 5. So let's say you play this on turn 5, then they already have 5 lands in play. They can't cast any non-creature spells. So this seems very powerful. Actually, no, I take that back. I read the card wrong. Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with convert monsters greater, so it actually gets worse the more lands they have in play. I thought it was the opposite. That would be obviously too good. But it seems fine. I mean, if you have this in play, they can't cast their 5-mana instant resources until they get to actually doesn't do anything, right? It's just a 2/2 for 2. Sorry, I'm just being very confused by this card. It's a lot of text, but it basically means that the players can't cheat on mana. Because you can never, in limit, you can almost never cast a card with greater converted mana cost than the number of lands you control. So I take everything back. It's just a 2/2 for 2. Okay, fair enough. Guardian Project. It's pretty good in limited. I mean, you're gonna draw. You're not gonna have a lot of dual. I mean, I don't know the English word dual, double. It's multiples of cards. So it's gonna almost all of the time just draw you an extra card. And we have Absorb, which is not as good in limited as in constructed, but it's pretty good to gain free life. So we have 2 cards in the colors, which are interesting, and a grizzly bear basically. So if they have 5 lands, they can cost 6 mana spells, which you can never do in limited. So unless they have a bunch of lockets. Then we have 3 powerful Gruul cards. I mean, I think all of these 3 are powerful. This card is a little sketchy because it can lock you out for non-creature spells. But if you have like 18 or 19 creatures in your deck, it can be very good because then you can cast all your expensive creatures. And it's a 5/5 for 5. So the rare suggests that we're going to play Gruul or maybe Simic. Then we could play this and this, or just Azorius. So Twilight Panther is only good if you're Orzhov, because you have to be able to play Death Touch to have a 1/2 for 1 be playable. So let's chill with that. And this seems solid. 2/2 for 2 that gains your life whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control. You're gonna gain like 3 or 4 life if it survives. And if it dies, it means that your opponent wasted a removal spell on a 2/2. I don't really like free ones for 2. This card seems powerful. I mean, it's a combat trick because it has flash and then it stays around. And if you really want to have a big life swing, you can cast it on your main phase. Then you lose the value of trick, but you gain a bunch of life. Summary Judgment seems very good. And very good, but pretty good. It's impeccable timing, but only for tapped creatures. But you can also cast it during your main phase. It's a sorcery speed assassinate. Yeah, maybe I play 1 and sideboard the rest of them. It's pretty good against a Gruul, but bad against aggressive Rakdos deck. Not great. It seems good. It's probably playable. And another trick. I don't know how many tricks I want in Azorius, but yeah, this looks kind of weak, honestly. Let's look at blue. Boy, I have a lot of blue cards. It's thick here. This card is a mill card. I only have 1, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think it's just a 1/3 for 2, which is not good. This card is playable. Slimebind, yeah, okay. Double of these, interesting. Clear the Mind. Yeah, no, it's a sideboard card. 3/2 for 3, not great. This card could be good. I don't think I want to play 3. There's a lot of low-powered creatures for that. This card is very good. Very happy about that. Humongous. Probably playable. Yeah, okay. This could be a thing. And this, of course, is good. And Prying Eyes. Maybe I don't need that when I have a bunch of other cards. Or I have double of those. There's a lot of cards that just doesn't affect the board. I mean, they affect the board, but they're just too few creatures. Consign to the Pit. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is interesting. I don't know how good this card is. Going to be interesting to see how good it is. The Flaying Tendrils. Okay, we have some good black ones, but that isn't very good. And this is good too. So I got some good black cards, but I don't want to play white. Just for the white, it seems pretty weak, and black is only good with white or with Rakdos. Ooh, this card is good. This card is very powerful. Okay, it works with this, so maybe I play it. This is divination, basically. Okay, seems good. Not great. Trumpet Blast. Feral Maka. This seems playable. Defender. Kind of weak. Double Root Snare. Wayfinder seems playable. Triple Titanic Brawl. Target creature you control, 5-star creature don't control. I'm gonna have to wait on that a little bit. And then we have this good card. Mammoth Spider is good. Trollbridge Guardian. Oh, this is good. And the Wrecking Beast is good. Okay, so Simic, I guess, is an option. We have 4. Good card. Good card. Good card. Playable. Alright, and then we have Surtar Goblin, which is sweet. Yeah, we have Double Rubble Slinger, which I don't know how good it is. Swings of the Guild Pact, which seems playable. Then we have... Okay, if I'm red, it's okay. That seems good. And okay, yeah. So I think it's... And we have some good Orzhov cards. Wow, we have a lot of options here. I'm going to remove these for now, and I'm going to go over by guild. And as I said, I'm already removing Orzhov and Rakdos, because I don't think I have enough good cards, even though I have 2 good Orzhov cards here. Let's just look how an Azorius deck would look like. So I will play all these for sure. I would play Swings of the Guild Pact, and I would play this card too. And then Azorius Locket is fine. I don't think Junk Troller is very good. And I have double Azorius Gate, and I have Orzhov Guildgate if I want to splash something black. but I'm not seeing it right now. Then for white, I would not play the Panther. I would play this for sure. I don't think I want to play that. Play double of those. One bring to trial. I'll play it. This is a cyber card against another mill deck. Then two of those. Chillbringer. Does not look great. I only have 9 creatures, and some of them are kind of bad. I have a bunch of card draw, but this does not look very good. I mean, I could throw in something like a Scuttlegate or 2 to have a more creature, but this is actually playable, I think. Maybe I don't play the Prying Eyes. This does not look good. I don't have any real good solid removal spell. I mean, I have double of those, but they don't kill big creatures and don't kill creatures with some ability. I have a good counter spell, but it's hard to cast. I have some card draw. This card is good too. I don't think this is good. I'm more likely to play either Simic or Gruul. So let's look at the Gruul card, because I had some interesting ones. I think this card is fine. Rubble Slinger seems okay. Goblin seems good. And then I'll play both of these gold cards. They seem very good. I don't think this card is worth splashing. I mean, it wouldn't be a splash of the 1 mana side, but the 4 mana now. This is probably fine. Then we have some powerful cards. We have this card, which is almost a bomb. It's 4 damage to a creature, then 2 damage to each other creature. When I have a bunch of 4 power cards. Of course, it doesn't work with this, but this card seems fine. Don't know about that. Then, no. This card looks for creatures or lands, puts them on top, so it's not card advantage, but it's fine. Then I have this card that draws me extra cards. Not if I have a bunch of the duel, but it's gonna draw me a bunch of cards. So I think it's okay. I'm a spider. Some big dudes. And Burn Bright, no. Then I could play these Titanic Brawls, but I only want to play 2, I think. Because I only have 12 creatures and they're not all big, but I think it's good with some of my larger stuff. This does not look good either. This does not look good either. I could play a Gruul Locket too. And let's see. I have a nice curve, but this is not a creature. This is nice because it makes you loot or rummage, and it works with Titanic Brawl in the sense that it costs just 1 mana. Could see this, but I still think it's a cyber card. Yeah. Crab, turtle, crocodile. How about I look at Simic instead? So let's leave some of these green cards. I think I still can play the other split card that fights, but I don't think I can play this card because dealing 6 damage to a creature with flying is not main deckable. So let's see how this would look, and then I will play. Maybe I'll play. So let's see. I then can play a Homunculus, seems very good. Combine Guildmate seems very good, and Applied Biomass seems very good. The Scuttlegator is a little slow, but yeah, I don't know. I could maybe splash this card. Let's see how many Gruul Gates I have. I have 1 Gruul Guild Gate, and there is no Izzet Guild Gates in this set. And then for blue cards, I could play this. The Bounce. The Shieldbringer for sure. The Mongolus and Stormdrake. Scuttlegator maybe. This card is not good enough only for blue, I don't think. I mean, it's fine, but I have 2 Azorius Gig. I could play this just and then splash the other half, but I think this pool sucks. Sorry, I just think this pool sucks. There is very little removal, and yeah, I have so few creatures. Yeah, I think this pool just sucks. Sorry, there's nothing else to say. Only 12 creatures, but I don't see how I can fit more creatures in my deck. I mean, do I have to play this garbage? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I have double Titanic Brawl. Maybe I'll play 3 just so only way I can win is to maybe combine it with this card and have some bounce. Yeah, I mean the card's good. Okay. Color. Yeah, okay, I want to play, I forgot, I want to play the Sphinx, of course. Of course, that's good. Pretty nice with Titanic Brawl. I think I only want to play 2 Titanic Brawl, it seems. I also have the split card. And I can sideboard this card and this card against flyers. Okay. We have something here. Ooh, right. Think I'm going to go no mountains. 9/8 because I have the double green split card essentially, which is this card. I can't cause a threat half, but it's fine. It's gonna just be a pounce for 2 mana instant. And we could toy around a little bit if we get destroyed round 1. But the problem with the Gruul deck is that I had so few creatures, and I don't think a Gruul deck works if you have too few creatures, because a lot of the cards I had were combat tricks. And Azorius also had no removal, so I think this is the only way I think this deck works. It's not good, but it has some things going for it. I wish I had a card that make you deal damage equal to its toughness, and I could go off with the Senate Courier. I don't know if this is a play first format, but I have some bounce spells, so I think it's okay. Here I have this bounce spells, for example, and then some expensive cards. I still think this is bad though, because I have only expensive cards and no removal. Yeah, this is good. And yeah, keep that. This card is an engine. I think I may not even play the Wayfinder on turn 2 because I want to draw a card of the Guardian Project, and the 2-1 doesn't do anything. So I'm just gonna pass it. Alright, that's a good one, but Rubbleslinger takes care of it for now. And if I miss on lands, I can find one with the Wayfinder next turn. Another reason to wait with the Wayfinder is I don't really know if I want a land or creature right now, because I don't know if I'm gonna miss land drops or not. So there's another reason to wait. Also, maybe I can go off with the rest of the domination. I bounce my own creature with this in play, and then I draw more cards. Alright, it's time to find a land here, I think. Yeah, let's take the forest. If I would love a Shieldbringer, I need a land. Doesn't go to my hand, unfortunately. But what can you do? I like attacking here. I mean, this can't even adapt. And if my opponent goes crazy with this, I can bounce it 2 times. So I'm not too scared right now, but it is a good card. It's a good card. Riot Menace. Okay, so it's gonna have haste to be a free. Gonna have haste, okay. Alright, so my opponent probably has a trick then. But I'm fine trading this for a trick. It's just a 2-1. My opponent probably has the +1/+0 and first strike and scry. No? Okay, that's a nice trade for me. I'm gonna be greedy here and try to draw some cards. I mulligan on the play, so I'm down 2 cards. And I can buy back time with the rest of the ammunition. So I think it's better to play this than this. Also uses my mana better. So next turn if I draw a land I can go double spell. Whereas if I cast Combine Guildmage I probably can't double spell. Ooh, this is a good one. So it makes a creature not block, or it makes a 4/4 that can attack until end of turn. And this card. Oof, my opponent has some nice ones. This has Menace, so it's not easy to block. Alright, another land, and that could maybe raise, but it is, and hopefully draw a land. Yes, okay, I think I have to bounce here. I'm gonna attack here. I can't even block if my opponent really want to, and if he attacks I have to trade my card, and it's not great for me. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a 5/5 that can't be blocked by more than 1, so you can't double or triple block it, and it blows up this card if it ever deals, so I'm in trouble. I'm deep trouble. Alright, that's nice. So now I can actually play 2 things this turn. First draw a card. Then bouncy bounce. At this point, my Guildmage is worse than his. My Guildmage is worse than his, for sure, so I'm gonna have to offer the trade. It's gonna be very hard. I don't think I have time to use the abilities. Okay. Alright, we're still in the game, but it's gonna be tough. There it is, but I have some blockers, maybe. I can't block. Okay, let's My opponent has not shown me a combat trick yet, so I think it's better to cast this and draw a card. Okay, I am very close to cast it for 1 mana, but for now I'm just gonna attack here. It would be very nice if I could fight here, but I'm 1 mana short. And it wouldn't have helped if I cast this because I don't. It would be a trade. I would have to cash in this for this, which may be fine, but. So does this. No, it's just. But it's a very good card. My opponent has been stuck with land, so I'm fine, which means that my these cards have got a max value. Max value. I could maybe even see going into Azorius, because I have 3 of the cards that destroy a card with power 5 or greater, and my opponent has showed me this and some other interesting ones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is potentially a lethal attack. So there is Gift of Strength, which is +3/+3. I'm actually going to block like this and take 5. I don't care about this. I've drawn enough cards. And this plays around Gift of Strength. And I could even maybe kill my opponent. If my opponent taps out, because it's 8 mana. And he could have something else, but Storm Strike. Okay, I'm happy I didn't block this card then. But why? What else do you have? I'm confused. Why didn't my... Okay, they wanted to kill this. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Let's try this. They could have a removal spell, but then I'm not dead on the backswing, and they can't really have a removal spell for this, right? And next turn they're dead, probably to my Titanic Brawl. Yeah, haha. Sometimes you're just gonna have to gamble. So as I said, interestingly, maybe I want to go into white. I have 3 Bring to Trial. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. No, don't want to take out the blue card. How about I try playing white against this? Okay, so I'm thinking 3 Bring to Trial. I have 2 summons. It's fine. Then I can still play that guy, this thing. Dinosaurus Locket. I only have 8 creatures. It's not great. That's okay. And then Corius gets in there. Free one seems fine. Okay, so I have to cut 3 cards. Mongols seem slow. Okay. Maybe I only want to bring to trial. Okay, let's try this. Okay, seems so good. I drew both my bring to trials anyway, so there's that. And I have some card advantage machines here. Rule Guildgate. Alright, I didn't want to draw a 5-drop. What can you do? Wouldn't mind drawing the 3/3 that makes propaganda for a turn. I don't know the name. I don't know the name of almost none of the cards so far. I'm gonna learn soon. Oh, that was a card I didn't want him to have. Which is a card that's immune to bring to trial but still brings the beats. Although the Caracal holds the fort. Nice. Blue. Okay. Interesting. Uh-oh, Savage Smash. I wish I had Bring to Trial. So, but that's the way to lose for sure. Alright, that's actually a blocker. I like that over the Sphinx's Insight for now. It's not relevant against me, but it's pretty good against Warsaw with all the Afterlife tokens. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna take 5 here. Alright, play Windstone Drake. Have to wait with the card draw. This technically stabilizes the board. This only has vigilance if you activate the ability. Uh-oh. So 6 mana it can become a big dude, but it's not gonna have flying just yet. Whoa. This does not seem like a good attack. Unless my opponent wants to burn me out, but I'm gonna just kill this. Yeah, this seems like a good attack. I'm gonna play this because it's more mana effective than Sphinx's Insight. I could have played it. No, I couldn't play it in my upkeep. Never mind. Okay, so I want. This card is just a 2/2. It seems good right now because I'm gonna draw a bunch of cards. I don't want a land and I don't want a locket. I'm gonna take Ravnica even though it's not great because it's a cheap 2/2 that trades for this card. Okay. Scuttlegator is cool. That's 5th land, but it's whoa, okay. So he showed me the +1/+0 last game, which I have to think about. Which could make this shrink into a 1/4 if I block with this and he first strikes something down. Could be bad for me. And I'm gonna block like this, then I don't get blown. If it pumps this, I mean, just try and trade, but this forces out a combat trick for me. Yeah. Alright. Wow, this sideboard plan did not work out good, by the way. I just need to stabilize here. If there's a land, I'm gonna take 4 down to 2, but then I can bring to trial it and go up to more life. So it's not the end of the world. Okay. Interesting that wasn't just an adapter, but alright. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Let's think. So I have 8 mana. I mean, this is a nice play, but I could also go. I could go Admonition, Bring to Trial, and Ravnica. This card doesn't do much right now, but yeah. I'm bouncing that card. Ooh, okay. Then Bring to Trial. And a Grey Ogre. Alright. Then I can stabilize the board with this card too, presumably. Then maybe I can even go on the fence. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's a nice life swing. 8, so almost one plate on this and then gain 10 life. That could be good. But I have to make it big first. So let's just play Sphinx of the Guild. And pass. I'm pretty happy there's no Cosmotronic Wave in the format. But I could die to some other things, I guess. Alright, that's fine. It doesn't do anything against this card, unless he has another trick. Yeah. I could also just gain 6 and play it on this card. Getting Vigilance is nice with the Hexproof. So I think I cost every addendum spell in my main phase so far. Start by casting Sphinx's Insight. Go up to 8. Oof. Drawing gas right now. And then Sentinels mark this. It has Hexproof from monocolored. So I can still enchant it with my monocolored cards. He could have had a split card that deals 6 damage to a flyer, because that's a multicolored card, but I think he would have already played it and attacked with this, so I don't think there's any way he could have had it. And I'm defended. I don't need to kill this thing, right? I mean, I'm at 14, I have 2 flyers, and it seems unnecessary. I have this card too. This game looks locked up, unless there's some insane rare. But at 14 life, I mean, I'm just pretty safe. Yeah, you can draw some cards. That's okay. That's okay. Kind of a creepy picture. Looks like someone's is lobotomized. Yeah, and I'm just gonna chill. I really think the deploy could be nice. So attack away. Attack away. I'm drawing all the gas cards in the world. How about this card becomes enormous and join the party? Just trying to give my opponent as few turns as possible. I still don't think the Sasaurus deck is very good. I think the Simic deck is still better, but I think it was a nice sideboard option against Gruul with their large creatures. Large creatures. Including this one. Okay. I'm just gonna be safe here and jump here and block here. I don't think he has a pump that deals 5. I just don't want to trade this card for this card. So I'm fine jumping. And okay. And even if this dies somehow to a bunch of cards, I still have the 9. And I can gain more life and flyers, so I'm fine. I just don't want to trade away this for like one card. I want my opponent to have multiples. And I'm at a healthy 14 because of the Champ block. There could be some, couldn't even, yeah, he could have the rare fight card, I guess. He can't have the monocolored fight card because it's a hexproof. Alright, starting off good. Probably gonna play 3 rounds here no matter what. That's a lot. Patient, I think you will have to watch. But so far, so good. Okay, have a nice one. Have a nice one. This one, I think I'm gonna play this on turn 2 because I'm on the draw, so I need maybe to be a bit more defensive. And it's gonna be more clear. I really want to land here, especially now. So this time, even though I have the project, I think this is a necessary play on turn 2. Rakdos, wow, we're gonna get beaten down. 2/2 haste and upkeep. They can throw a creature to deal 2, which includes this creature. So I'm gonna be under pressure here. Under pressure. It's a maze, so if I reveal 4 creatures, I don't have to put a creature on top. Okay, so I didn't want a forest. Lost some nice ones, but yeah, if you need land, you need land. This is a powerful card. Also pretty creepy. Bounce and a +1/+1. This is probably a trick, but because of what's the ability? Riot, you almost have to block. So I don't like to block when I have a Rabid Bite in my hand, but I think I have to. I'm a little surprised they just traded. At the beginning of your upper, reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a creature card. Until your next turn, amplifies base power becomes twice that card's power. Wow. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to kill that with this card, but I actually think I'm gonna just bounce that card to buy time. I'm gonna draw cards with Guardian Project, so I think I'm just gonna have to give up some value and bounce that card. I'm gonna get cards back with Guardian Project. Here I'm gonna slam Guardian Project and draw cards. I can take a turn off, I think. Next turn, if I draw a forest, I can go Air Monculus into this card, killing the 1/1. There it is again. Okay, I could also Shieldbringer it. Yeah, that's probably better. Because I didn't draw a forest. This locks this down for a turn and I draw a card. There's the forest. Okay. So it would have been a 6/4. This is a very nice one. Free flyer and freezes something down. And it's killed. Okay. Until your next turn. So I actually can't do it during my turn, which is unfortunate. My opponent is F6ing. So I almost have to do it in my opponent's upkeep, but then they can blow me out with the removal. I don't like this, but I think I have to. So I have a removal, I get destroyed, but if they don't, I take... Oh, I would have taken 16. I would have been a 16-16. Oh, wow, I'm really happy I did it. Oh my god. It would have been a 16-16. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. They must have top decked that then. Like this Sphinx is nice though. Nice. This card has been sick so far. So it's a Judith. It makes other creatures +1/+1 and every non-creature. I mean, it's a good card, but it's something I can beat. Start by the cheaper card. I mean, I could be super greedy, play this and activate the ability and try to get a value, but I think okay, that's definitely better than. And now I can attack with the Sphinx too. And the old sorcery speed impulse. 16-16. Come on. Does it have trample too? No. Okay. Anyway, I'm in good shape here. My opponent seems to have a good deck though. Double Blade Juggler. Is it shuffle or bottom? Bottom. Okay, so they have Double Blade Juggler. Also, this is not a foil. This looks a little suspicious in a Rakdos deck, but it is a good combo with Amplify. Alright, so what do I want to do? I have 9 mana, so I could just go off, make this, and then play Mammoth Spider, or I could activate this and grow my creatures. So I think I'll start with the Mammoth Spider. Draw, and then I can adapt. So I don't get another counter, but I can now attack with the Trollbred Guardian, because it can become a 7/7, and that's just enough to survive double block. And I have 2 nice blockers, and I'm at 18. So, okay. That's fine. Oh, fuck. Oops. I thought it did 1 damage to a player. Alright, that was a punt. I should look what the card does. Titanic Brawl seems like a nice removal spell here. Okay, that was a punt, but I still think I'm gonna win, but I thought it's only dealt to players. Okay, but now I know. Alright. Alright. No, that's unnecessary. If I do that and they have another get the point, I get owned, so it's just unnecessary. Let's just attack with ball, yeah. Okay. So that trades for that. And I can't really do anything about it. Huh. Weird. Okay. So let's... Oh yeah, it's gonna die. And it's another, so they couldn't kill this card. Okay. Alright, we have been playing a little loose here. This could have come down with Riot. Still learning the cards. Still learning the cards. I always have to have an excuse. So I only saw 1 flyer. Don't think it's worth it then. Yeah, okay. This is not okay. This is much better. I don't think I want to. No, I don't think I want to. Okay, I definitely want to land now. Okay, take 2. Still, no, I don't want to land anymore. I want an Aeromonculus though, that seems nice. I'm a little surprised I traded last game. Alright, still trading, I guess. So I could play Aeromonculus or the Rubble Sling. The Rubble Sling gives the bonus that my opponent may punt and attack into it. So I'm gonna give them a chance to make a mistake. Because sometimes people don't read the cards. Okay. Weird, they could have just sacked this to this and got him for damage. Ooh, nice. Alright, play the creature first though, and just pass the turn. Don't want to race against Rakdos. I have a big boy coming. Another one, okay. So 1 toughness creatures is now a little sketchy. Need another land. This card is the most expensive, so I'm gonna bounce that. Actually, wait. Hang on. I don't think the flash is super good. Alright. And I think I can attack with this card. It seems pretty safe. Wow, that's aggressive. So he has dealt me 3 damage, but can't attack. That seems very aggressive. I guess it enables Spectacle. Okay, if he had dealt 1 damage from my creatures, it would have been a much better play. It's still a good card, but he could have gone so much more. I have some options here. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. I lose out on Scry, but I keep the options open to cast my other 2 instants. So I think it's better just to pass, and then I can double block the Fire Wheeler, and then if it has some trick, I can blow them out with that card. Okay, that's a good one. Fair enough, you got it. Alright, I just draw 3 then. Interesting. I think it may be time to start to try to raise here. So I could cast both Applied Biomancy and Titanic Brawl in the same turn. Because what I can do is put a counter with Applied Biomancy. No, it's not a counter, sorry. Okay, never mind. I could also adapt this and cost this for cheaper. And how about I adapt and fight, and I can actually attack here. This comes down to the 6/6 haste next turn. Okay. I'm still blocking here. Okay, not bad. So I could cast both Applied Biomass and Titanic Brawl. But there is a 2/1 flash coming down. I think I'm just gonna cast Wrecking Beast then. Because I want to fight 2 things, and I can't really do that because I don't have enough green. There comes the Flash Flyer, I guess, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I need to kill this thing. This is spiraling out of control pretty fast. Okay, there's the green. I still have mana to do everything I want, so let's just cast Shimmer first with double blue. Yeah, let's just take the Homunculus, I think. Forest. And I think I can attack with the Wrecking Ball, Wrecking Beast. Okay. Okay. That is okay by me. I'm playing a little bit of fire here, but my assumption is to bounce and pump, and then next turn kill with Titanic Brawl. And I have a blocker, and then I can hopefully kill my opponent. I think if I try to wait for too long, I might get burned out. So, nothing. That's interesting. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that. And I think I can kill my opponent here. I can bounce whatever blocks, and then it should be lethal. So yeah, this is just 5, but I'll pump up this and return that to him. That should be that, because this has trample. Alright, that was close. I think I played a little risky, but I think I had to play risky, because if I wait too long, I'm just gonna get overwhelmed and burned out. Bad things will happen. Bad things. Bad things can happen if you play too passively. he's just gonna assemble a big board, and I can't even attack anymore. And Judith just gonna take over, and he can have the card that returns cards from 2 creature cards from graveyard. He can topic removal spell. If you wait too long against aggressive decks, you're just gonna get destroyed most of the time. Alright, we're back against Bruno Brownbart from Breitbart. This hand is a close one, but I have uncastable, 5-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop. And a nice card, so I think I have to ship it. And this is better, still expensive, but there's a land. The Rubble Sling has been kind of nice. It's a colorless card, essentially. I can cast it for anything, and it holds a fort. There's going to be a Simic Mirror. Seeing some Merfolk swimming up into an opening. Alright, that's a nice one. 2-1 Scry's 2. It's an Omen Speaker that's a little more aggressive. Loses a point. Gets 1 point in power and loses 2 in toughness. But my opponent kept 2 cards. So it seems like a fine card. Nothing exciting, but it's hard to argue with Scry 2. It's okay on turn 8, unlike most other 2-drops. Ooh, that's a workhorse 2. Okay, so we've drawn the lands. Now we're just gonna have to see what happens. I can't block if this attacks because it becomes a 4/4 at instant speed. So if my opponent has a land, I can't block the Aeromonculus. So I have to take my medicine here. And they have something good to play because they didn't pump it up. 3/2 gains 2 life. Seems like an okay card. Yeah, I have to Weather the Storm. I did draw lands though. I wanted to draw lands, but I didn't want to draw this many. I draw 1 too many so far. And I have to bite the apple and block here, I think. And I'm not going to waste a Titanic Brawl on a 2/1, even though I could. I just don't think it's worth it. I can do better. But if they have a pump spell here, I will probably trade for this. If they have a pump spell, I can in response cast Titanic Brawl. Okay. Yeah, I still don't want to use Titanic Brawl. That's not necessary. Alright, not bad. I'm gonna lead with Chillbringer. Brings no chill for the Aeromonculus. Doesn't trade with it, but I have some pump spells. Or I have one. The +1/+1 and bounce, that would be nice here. My opponent is not hitting a land drop last turn and decided to spend mana on this, so there is hope. Biomancer's Familiar. So activate with a creature you control costs 2 less. And then something can adapt twice. Okay, we could kill that, but I don't think we need to. Because there is no card with an activated ability right now. So let's just attack here, I think. Or should I? Nah, I think it's too aggressive to attack here. Even though, because if they have something for the Trollbred Guardian, I just take 7 and down to 6. I don't think it's worth it to attack. I think I better just try to Weather the Storm, try to build up. This is probably a card I have in their deck, so I think it's too aggressive to attack. And we can kill this if we want to. Let's see. It's a good thing I didn't attack. Okay. Well, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Technically, Mammoth Spider holds the fort. I mean, it's not like I have a better option. I don't think bouncing and playing the Guild Mage is doing anything good for me. This card is very good when you're ahead. It's just perfect card because it doesn't cost your card and puts you up tempo even more. Breitbart Foundation. Okay. We're still in the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna play my creatures, and I don't need to kill this now because there is no adapt creature on the board. And most of them are somewhat expensive, so let's just do this. Oh, okay, so it's not an additional counter, it just adapts. You can adapt again. Okay, I see. So my opponent can't attack for the spider just yet. Okay, so they can adapt this as many times as they like. I see. We have an antidote to that. Oh, I see. Shark it to crab. We probably have to kill that thing. And they're 1 mana off adapting. No, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something has to die. The question is what? I think it's this card. It's just swinging the game completely. Let's play a Locket. Let's adapt. Now let's roll. Come past the turn. I don't think we need to just address this definition for a moment. I want to bounce something more expensive than these cards. This card is kind of expensive, but it also doesn't do much. And then we can crack the Locket next turn looking for action. Okay, nice. So I'm gonna bounce this card because it's a potential 4/5. So I could attack with both and this becomes a 4/5, but that's a little too aggressive. I'm just gonna attack with this card. And I'm going to pass the turn. I could crack this now, but I don't have any 1-drops. And this way I can keep option to move counters around. And maybe even cost this card. I don't draw a card, and so it's a blowout, but I don't think I need to use it right now. My opponent has a good one. Seems like so far I'm the only one who has not played my guild. Other option I had their guild. My last opponent had the Judith, the Scourged Diva. Okay. So I could move a counter, but I think I'd rather crack the clue. If I move a counter, then I could start some turns even, but I think it's more important to draw some cards. All right. Nice. Let's attack with this. So okay, so hang on. I could use this and it becomes a 4/4, but then this is tapped for blocks. I have 9 mana, so I would have 2 mana left. 5/9, and that's not enough to cast all these cards. So I think it's better to cast just the Windstorm Rig. And then I have this costs 1 and this costs 3. Pass the turn. Let's just kill it. Yep, that's a good one. Let's move a counter from this to that. Then let's bounce that card because it's potentially a 7/7. Okay. Let's attack with those two. This has to be blocked by several creatures. So let's send a spider to them. Yeah, okay. The Simic Mirror. I mean, this card is interesting because the cards become so huge, but my opponent could also play it slow. I mean, the Homunculus becomes first a 3/4, so it's gonna have to take the mythic or the rare to make it big. This is an interesting one. He did show me 1 flyer. Simic probably has more. Yeah, I think that card's gonna be good. Take out the Shimmer of Possibility. That's just the card you almost always cut the first. This card could be interesting. Alright, this is not good. That's the borderline hand. I'm gonna keep it though. Oh, fuck. I meant to keep it. Alright, I pressed the wrong button. Well, that's not good, but alright. It's basically almost the same hand. No blue mana. And I'm drawing lands, okay. I'm pretty good at drawing lands. Alright, there's the blue. We have a game. Hopefully it's not a 4/4. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright. Things are gonna get tough. We get to blow that up. I'm really happy I brought in the volley now. No reason to get greedy. No reason to get greedy. Wow. Okay. I could go for the big monster. That's a 6/6 with Riot and Trump. Okay. Probably has no. Okay, I thought they had a Titanic brawl of their own, but I guess not. Wait, what? Stone is strength. Okay, that's cool. Attack for 6. And top something down. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so it's any counter. Alright. We are in trouble. I put us 5 cards in hand. Can actually no. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack. I can double block this with those 2 and double block this too. I'm dead to almost anything. But... oh, I can also block this on that. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's just get a little greedy here. Let's just shield. Maybe I could attack with this, but then if they have something for this, I have to jump. This card is spicy with this card. And this is also a very scary card, so I think I have to be a little careful. Well then, I have to respond. Kill, otherwise things get tapped down. This is going to be a problem. This is a 4/5, so it's not a problem. This, however, is going to become a 6/6. This has 6 damage on it. Yeah. Now attacks is interesting because this had potential to. I'm gonna have to play it a little slow. Okay. That's manageable. It's manageable. Oof, that was a sick draw. Okay. Things can start to happen now. I'm gonna swing with this one. See what happens. So on face value I can just move a counter, so my opponent should be aware of that. I'm just gonna pass. If my opponent goes some crazy attack, maybe I can kill them. I don't think I need to move anything right now. Though I may do that later. Okay, impulse, so to speak. I think this is an interesting card for constructed. Anticipate I always thought was boring and not very good in constructed. But this card looks one card deeper, but it's a sorcery, so it's gonna be a more interesting card. I'm not in love with this card in limited, though. I think like in this game, my opponent can now no longer adapt this turn, for instance. Okay, let's. So I can move counters. Hang on. Titanic Brawl. So I can move a counter, make it a 4/6. Then I can pump it, make it a 5/7. But it's still probably just better to bounce than, right? Yeah. So I mean, I basically do the same thing, except this shrinks back to a 2/2. Yeah. Or 3/3 rather. So I'm gonna move a counter from this card. The question is to what? And probably not this, because even if I make this a 5/5, it still just gets double blocked. So I think it's better to move it to the hexproof creature. Then next I can move again and adapt. Oof, whew, nice. But do I want to cast that or attack? If I attack with both of these, this can become a 7/7 and this can become a 5/8. Yeah, I think that's better. It's demanding an answer. Yeah. Opponent can't just keep taking the damage. Alright, I guess this is fine. I get to kill, either I can kill the 2/3 and the 3/3 or just the 4/5. Because it's gonna become a 7/7. This is potentially a free for. Yeah, I'm actually gonna kill 2 creatures here. And I actually don't even gonna move any counters because this way I can cast a Sphinx this turn. Like, still kill both. Yeah, I don't get to move a counter, but I think that's okay. And then I can cast the Sphinx. And it doesn't have hexproof from this, but you know. It attacks just fine. Oh wow. Okay, let's just it's just attack with everything, right? It's nothing that could go too wrong. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching.